Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I have a special project for you. Look, I made this beautiful cardigan. Look at the back. It is a rectangle. I add some fringes in the bottom and look, I made this fist. I use simple stitches for the fist and for the rest of the cardigan. And I like this color because I can combine with many other colors, right? But well, remember that before we start, it's important that you subscribe. Then I will give you the material list and the step by step. So let's start. Well, this cardigan is a standard size and I use 600 grams of this material. It's a light material number 3. Look, I use this material in a beige color. I love it. And I will use a crochet hook of number 3.5 or 4 millimeters according how you crochet. Okay? With one thread and with our hook, we will make chains. We are going to make chains from our shoulder to the long that we want and from our shoulder to the back. I made 210 chains. Yarn over twice and count 5 and 6, and in the 7th we will insert our hook. Right here we will take one, the next one, the next two, the next two, and the last two. Chain 1, and in the same stitch we will repeat. So we will take 1, the next 2, the next 2, and the last 2. Chain 1, and again in the same stitch and extended double crochet. So we will take first 1, then 2, 2, and the last 2. And like this we have 4, and between them 1 chain. Then 2 chains, and we will repeat in the same stitch and extended double crochet. So we made the first 4 with 1 chain between them and the last one with 2 chains before. Well, again, yarn over twice, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th insert your hook and make again an extended double crochet. In the same space before, 1 chain, we will repeat, and we are going to repeat the shell that we made between 1 chain, and we will make the last extended double crochet that will be the number 4 before we are going to make 2 chains. Okay, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. In the first shell we made 5 because remember it was the double crochet of the edge. Remember skipping 5. Well, we will finish the row making the extended double crochet here at the end to close the row, okay? Then turn around. We will go up with, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. And then in the first space where we made the last 2 chains, remember, right there we will insert our hook and we will make the first extended double crochet. Then 1 chain, and also in the same space we will make the shell, okay? So here we are making a summary, okay? We are making a review of what we made. So basically we are repeating, and we will finish with 2 chains and in the same space the last extended double crochet, and we have this result. You see, we made all of them in the same space, you see? Well, and like this is how we are going to continue making as many rows until we get the width of the cardigan that we want. And we will make first the first part of our cardigan. We are going to make as many rows until we arrive from shoulder to the first elbow, okay? So see you there. to teach you how we are going to continue and how we are going to divide. Remember, when you arrive and every time you are about to start a new row, you will just turn around and start all over again and repeat. Okay, so see you there. 19 and 20 rows. So I will stop there. I think these rows are enough for the first part. Look, I folded and this is the right half. So from here to here, I will just make 2 rows, just 2, okay? And see you there to show you how we are going to make the other side, okay? This will be the neck, then this will be part of the back, and this will be the first front. So for now, first we are going to make these rows with just the half of our project and see you there. Well, I went and then I came back, but guess what? I need to have the thread from the other side, so I finished making 1 row more. So here I have 3 rows and this is where the neck will be. And now that we have the thread here, we will start making chains, okay? Remember that we made 210 chains, so we are going to make the half. So it means that we are going to make 105 chains. Well, in case I need them, I will make 5 chains more, so I will make 110 chains. The important is to have the same shells in this side than in the other side, okay? That's the most important. So let's make the chains and we will come back with the same stitch, okay? Well, look, I made my chains and I already count how many shells I have. I have 18. I count and I have 108 chains, so I think are okay. Then I will go up with 4 chains and I will start with the stitch and I will come back, okay? So see you there, and remember we are going to continue with the same stitch. So we finished making 4 chains, okay? Then before the 4 chains, we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and right there we will start with the stitch. Remember, yarn over twice, and we are going to make with the first extended double crochet, then 1 chain in the same space, the next double crochet, extended double crochet, then 1 chain. Again, we will repeat. Well, so here I'm making with you a review of the stitch. Remember that the last double crochet before we made 2 chains, and between shells we will skip 5, and in the 6th we are going to make the shell, okay? Well, remember at the end we must have the same number. We need to have 18 in one side and in the other side. We will continue with the same stitch. We will continue until we finish the chains, and then we will continue with the rest, okay? Remember, we are going to arrive here and then we will continue with the rest of the shells, and I'm going to make the same number of rows that I made in one side. I must have the same number in the other side, and just please count that you have the same number of shells, and that's it, okay? Let's continue. Well, I will stop here. I have to confess that here at the end I had to skip some spaces to have the same number in this side too, to have 18. So here I just skip less spaces between them to fit perfectly the 8 shells. But well, now from here I will continue with the stitch. I will make the same number of rows that I made in one side than in the other. And remember that here is where our neck will be, okay? So let's continue. Well, here it is. I have to place it in my bed so I can show you better. So I have 18 shells in both fronts with 20 rows, then the 3 rows of the neck, and this is the back, okay? Well, now we are going to fold it in half like this, the first front, and we will sew, or we will use our hook to join from here to the armhole, and then we will divide to make the sleeve, but I will show you later. And we will repeat the same in the other side too. Okay, remember that we must leave the same space in one armhole than in the other, okay? But I will show you how, don't worry. Well, now I have fold both sizes, and here, well, look, we will count the shells to have a more exact sleeve. Okay, so we will count 5 shells in one side and 5 shells in the other side. 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right here, and we are going to start joining from here. I like to leave a little bit the sides open, so when you wear it you can have more move and it will look more modern, right? Okay, I will use my hook, but if you want you can use the embroidery needle, and using the same yarn you will sew, or like me you will crochet. We will join making single crochet, okay, taking one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side, and we will join until here. Remember, we have to leave a space for the armhole, so you will decide. Well, we are going to make this single crochet loose, okay? Because if we tied, crochet tied, it will distort and we may reduce. So that part is important. And I have decided that I will join only 8 shells. So here I have 1, 2, and 3. I will join 5 more, sorry. When I finish to make this, I will measure so you can have an idea and you can have it as a reference, because I know that it depends of the person. We crochet different, but I will show you. I tend to crochet more loose, but I will show you, I will give you the measurements. Well, like this, I have the cardigan fold in half, and right in half and fold, it measures from side to side 75 centimeters. And just the side that we joined, this part that we have just made, it's 30 centimeters. And we will leave this part for the sleeve, okay? Before you decide, try on and see if you need more space or less. Remember, the sleeve shouldn't be tight, okay? A little bit loose. Well, and I forgot to join in the wrong side, but I think it looks okay too. The other side, I made it in the wrong side, so you can see both ways are correct, okay? Well, when we finish the join, either if you decide to make this split in the wrong and in the right side, well, we will continue making single crochet all around the sleeve, sorry, all around the sleeve, and we will try to make the same number of single crochet in this sleeve than in the other sleeve, okay? It's very important, because from here we will take the stitches to make the wrist, okay? So please take that into account. So I will continue making this single crochet. I will make them a little bit loose because I don't want to distort or reduce too much, okay? Look, I finished the single crochet. All around the sleeve I have 38 stitches. It's important to have an even number. And now we are going to change the stitch. We are going to make double crochets but in relief, and right away we will take this first stitch in relief. We will go up with 3 chains, and now we are going to make what is called the elastic stitch. So we will go up and make a double crochet. We are going to alternate. Once we are going to place the hook in front, and once we are going to place the hook in the back and we are going to make double crochet. Please respect the number of single crochets that you have. You must have at the end the same number of double crochets. At the end of the row, we will slip one to close, okay, like this. Now we will insert our hook in the back and we will go up with 2 chains, and right there we will make the first double crochet, and we will respect how we made in the last row. If we place the hook in the back, we will continue, and if we place the hook in front, we will take again the stitch, placing the hook in the same place, okay? Like this is how we are going to continue making more rows until we get the risk that we want. Remember, I made this 3/4 sleeve. I will show you, I already get ahead with this and with the other sleeve, and with the same number of stitches I made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 rows, okay? Okay, so like this we are going to make also the other sleeve. Remember that I don't have this sleeve complete. I have almost a little bit under 3/4 because that's the style that I wanted, but you will decide if you want this shorter or longer. And we will repeat in the other side for the other sleeve, remember. Well, just to finish, we are going to make a last row. We are going to make this row in the 2 fronts, in the neck, and that's it, because in the bottom we are going to make some fringes, okay? But I will show you. We will go up with 4 chains. We will turn over twice, again in the same space, and extend the double crochet. We will skip this shell, and at the end single crochet. And like this we will repeat again 4 chains, and in the same space 1 extended double crochet, and then single crochet at the end of the shell. So we will make this all around, and remember here in the bottom we are going to make some fringes, but I will show you. So leave this side free. Well, what do you think? I like the stitch that we made. I think it's simple but nice. If you want, you can make this stitch. It's completely optional, or you can make a different stitch too. Okay, at the end we will make some fringes here for the bottom in the same way I made here. I will use this stopper that I found, and I will take it as a reference. It measured, well, approximately, yes, 16 centimeters. So I will take it as a reference and I will start making the fringes. We will try to make them, all of them, with the same volume. So count 4 and 5. 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Then we will cut. Yes, let's count. I must have 5 threads here. So I will cut. Sorry if you hear some noises. My neighbor is still under construction. Sorry, we will take all the threads together, and now using our hook we will make this. Look, and we'll insert the hook, we'll take all the threads, and I will bring them, all of them together, and I will just pull. And like this I'm going to place all the fringes. Do you see? Well, you will decide if you want to cut them or not, because sometimes if you cut them the threads may damage sometimes, okay? But if they do, you can make a knot like this and that's it, or you can burn the tip a little bit, be careful, and you will make sure that the threads won't separate, okay? And this is how we will make. Also, you will decide if you want to place them, all of them together, or you want to leave some spaces. You will decide. Also, if you don't want to make these fringes, it's okay. You can leave this cardigan without. And well, I will show you some pics. I love it. And at the end, you will just iron with plenty of steam. Remember, it's important to use a protection under and to hide all the loosened threads. And now let's see how it looks. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the full video. Thank you for arriving till the end. I hope that you have enjoyed making this cardigan with me. Remember, it's important that you subscribe here in the red button. You can click and you are subscribed, and it's completely free, okay? I will continue sharing more videos if you let me. And every Wednesday and Saturday, remember, I share new content. Thank you so much. Don't forget also to follow me in all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And don't forget to see all my Instagram stories and YouTube stories, because there I share my content and the links of the videos. But well, thank you so much. I hope that you make it. And don't forget to leave me a comment and share this video if you like it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.